auction reveals, and so you're going to be able to see all of these items. Just a reminder, you can send in reserve bids for the auction up until 10 a.m. Central Standard Time right here at this email. So hookedonpickin@gmail.com is where you're going to send all of your reserve bids. Paul's going to show you each and every item that's going to be on the auction tomorrow, and we have a special treat for you. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end of this reveal live, because he's going to show you actual, like, what do we call it? Buy bids.
Buying bids.
So basically, they're going to be items that whatever the highest bid is by the end of the reserve email time, you will buy that. It won't be on tomorrow's auction as a reserve. It'll be bought at the highest bid price, whatever email is the highest bid price, and you will be notified if you are the highest bidder or if you've been outbid. You have until 10 a.m. for all reserve bids and high bid prices to be able to come in, and so definitely take advantage of that. I'll put in the thread that email. It's also at the top of the description of this video. And so let's go ahead and check out all the fun items, and we'll explain more about the buy bids items. And I think you have what, like 15 different items that you'll be able to just buy through the email by bidding on those up until 10 o'clock. All right, so definitely check those out. I'll go ahead and put the email in the chat here in just a moment. All right, let's check out the stuff.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got all kinds of different little goodies today. This is the Coca-Cola 10 lot. Now, we're going to sell all of these 10s for one money. All of them for one money right there. Every last one you see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 different 10s. So various different years and ages and stuff. But they're all Coca-Cola. Is that Coca-Cola? Yeah, I thought that might have been Pepsi for a moment. But they're all Coca-Cola 10s there. So they'll all go for one money in the Coca-Cola 10 lot there. And then I got, I thought this was kind of cool. Coca-Cola looks like a clock there. It's just battery on that there. But it's kind of neat. It's for some kind of promotional thing probably. But it looks nice. And I got a Coca-Cola cookie jar. I think I've sold one other one very similar to this before. But this is always nice. Big king size ice cold Coca-Cola. Make you some cookies. Cookies in shape of a Coca-Cola jar. Bottle. That's what you do right there. Can you make cookies with Coca-Cola? I'm about to blow my own mind here. I don't know. Maybe you can. Okay, and then I've got all kinds of Coca-Cola glasses. I think I've got a couple of sets of 3s here. This blue Coca-Cola glass. Somebody brought in just a ton of Coca-Cola to me. So I've got the 3 blue Coca-Cola glasses. Sell those as one money. And then I've got these 3. These 2 look similar, but they are different in the thickness of the glass. So I've got this set of 3. And I've got this set of 3. This is a little bit heavier. And it's a little thicker on the bottom there. So I don't know if that's the difference of the year or just the style of it. But I've got 3 of those. So wish I had 4 of each, but I don't. Only have 3 of each of those. Maybe they were sold in a 3-pack, I guess. I don't know. And then I've got 2 2-packs. This Coca-Cola right here, glass. And it still got some weight too. It's kind of frosted glass a little bit to it. And then I've got 2, and this is maybe brownish to burgundy. Maybe even little hues of purple in there, depending on how the light touches it there. So I thought that was neat. Hadn't seen those before. So I got 2 of those. And then I've seen this one before here. I've seen it with a pitcher and a few other pieces. I don't have those. I just have these 3 Coca-Cola little glasses there. And that's kind of cool. Always reminds me of Pizza Hut when I see this style. We had a Pizza Hut near us that had this kind of style of color scheme in their light stuff. You can make some kind of cake with chocolate mix and canned Coke. Well, there you go. Cool. I need to make sure I'm in live chat. I didn't switch mine. No, I'm in live chat. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hey, I got 140 on right now. We're going to do something. I'm going to show you all the reserve items, or all the items that you could send in a reserve. All these items will be on the auction tomorrow. And then I'm going to show you 15 items or lots. They're on a different side of the table that you can actually just buy it by sending me in the highest bid. And at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, those will sell. So, and we'll notify you that they sold. All right, coming down here real quick, I got some cats. there you go. Those eyes look pretty wild, don't they? This one looks like he's looking at you. Both these look like they're looking at you, don't they? There we go, get some cats. Don't want to forget my dog, people. We got some dogs. What is it, a black poodle maybe? Got you some dogs there. Some of these are a little older. One of these I think had a sticker on it. It's either left in or an Esco. There's an old Japan sticker on that one there. So there you go. And then I got the brooches. Look at the brooches. We got a gazillion brooches on here. So let me do it this way. I'll come up here and we'll go through the brooches. I know people like them brooches. That's cool. Got the Pharaoh brooch there. There's a lady walking her dog's brooch. That's cool too. Little forest fairy there, pixie. And I think this one is an older one right here, where my finger is there. It looks like an older one. Then coming up over here, you got hummingbirds, and that's a boat with a swan and a cat. Yeah, that's like a dream world right there. Butterfly, lots of butterflies on this one. Strawberries, red hat and a white carnation. You got the swan with the mother of pearl. A rocking horse. Rocking horse? Yeah, I think it's a rocking horse. Ballerina. Dragonfly. Cool bird. Got the hat and the turtle. And the owl, peacock, and dolphins. Look at that there. Okay, then I've got all of these rings are sterling silver. I've got from size 4 to size 13, okay? Size 4 to size 13. Normally we start them at 20 bucks. And then usually 2 or 3 get a reserve of higher than that. But that's where we go. They are all sterling silver. They're all marked 925. And they're pretty rings. I bought these. These are still rings I bought in Las Vegas there. That's the size 4. Pretty there. Size 5. Look at that. I love that blue. That blue there pops, doesn't it? And then I've got, oh, look at this shimmer on 6 there. That's nice. Got size 6 there. And then here's size 7. Really pretty. And then we've got size 8 there. Pretty. All these sterling silver rings. Size 9. Look at that. You got the blue amethyst, and then you got some other light, excuse me, not blue amethyst, purple amethyst. And then you got the light blue on the sides, but it does pop there. Then you got number 10, size 10, and then a size 11. So a lot of times the rings only go up to size 10, but I was able to find some. And it is harder to find size 11 through 13 in women's rings. At least I find it hard where we find them. And then I've got, here's a size 12, really pretty. And I got a size 13. Look at that there. And that's my last size 12 and my last size 13 for a while. I've got to order some more, see what I can come up with there. But pretty rings there. So I have a C4, yeah. I might be able to go to a 3. They didn't have any 3s with them, but they had all the way down to size 4. Beautiful flowers here. These are all Lenox flowers. Half sizes, no, those are all solid sizes there, or regular sizes. I might be able to find some half sizes. I do have some 7.5 Pia hooks, if that helps you. Paul, do you have size 12 in a size 7? Size 12 in a size 7? I don't know. I'll have to look and see. Because when we were in Las Vegas, we were going through this, looking for rings and stuff and jewelry. And they just had, this one guy had rows and rows of rings. A couple of, I don't think they're brothers, but a couple men out of California. And they actually go to various countries and find sterling rings and stuff. Of course, they're buying, you know, thousands of rings. So, and you go to their table and they just had rows and rows of rings, but it was all kind of mixed match size. Here's a beautiful pink dish there. It's nice. Nice little covered dish there. Really pretty. And then I do have some crystal. Look at my crystal angels there. I don't think they were sold as a pair, but I do have two. And they are crystal angels, and they look beautiful. I thought that would be a great Christmas decor, too. But just really, really beautiful. But they are crystal, and they are heavy. Let me tell you, heavy. So, and then I've got these two pieces of crystal. These are both Waterford crystal. And I do have reserves on these, $40 a piece. I don't think we'll have a hard time getting to that reserve. It'll probably go way past that. But beautiful. This is like a paperweight American flag. Really nice there. I love the earrings we had in turquoise, but I missed it. Okay, all right. Do you have any more of the elephant banks like you had on yesterday? I don't. I think we sold out of those. I actually, last night, I think I actually put in another order of those for those. The issue with those elephant banks is you can say like, hey, I want 10, but it comes in whatever colors they have. You don't get to choose your color, so which is kind of makes it kind of fun too, though. This is the Millennium Collection, a toast of the year 2000. So there you go. A Waterford crystal piece there also. And they do have their original boxes, so those are nice. Okay, moving on to jewelry here. In just a little bit, I'm going to take you to a new thing that we're going to try today called we're calling them the buying bids, because you're going to win those items that I will show you in a few moments, even before we do the auction. All these items I'm showing you will be on the auction tomorrow. Sterling silver, really nice sterling silver little pendant and necklace there. So I think we've got like $20 starts. Almost all sterling we started at least about $20, but sterling silver chain with the sterling silver pendant with a nice little faceted stone in there. So nice. I think that chain is 16 inches, but then it has the extension, so it probably gets you to 18 inches there. This item, I don't believe had a reserve as far as I can remember, but that is interesting. And I've got a little write-up on it because I have never seen one like that. Look at that. It's a statement piece. And I'm wondering if that's not supposed to be like your heart or something, but I don't know. Beautiful copper piece there. It's Anna Holland, maybe? Unique tribal necklace using contemporary and antique styles made of silver, copper, and wood. Definitely a statement piece, yeah. Even the kind of an older clasp up there, or clip there. So there you go, that's interesting there. And it's a little bit bigger, a bit more like 22 inches long on that there. And then these are all Mom's items. She found cannons. I have no idea where Mom found cannons, but I'm digging the fact that my mother found cannons. Look at these cannons. They've got some age to them here, for sure. She wants $20 to start for her cannons, because Mom's going to go into the cannon business, and I fully endorse Mom in the cannon business. And then we've got, this is a neat piece too, and this is all hand done too. Look at that old, looks like somebody took an old coin and turned it into the clasp there. And it says it's vintage 1940, and is it Anna India Tribal something, multi-strand and glass beads. So Mom's got a $50 reserve on that one there. Look at all of the beadwork on that thing. $50 to start on that one there. It's like something you see like in a museum or something, you know, sitting out. Something looks cool. And then I've got a jewelry box. I don't think this one had a reserve on it here. Just a really nice little jewelry box. I got some jewelry in it there. Very cool. Kind of a second shelf there. It's nice. Really pretty box there. And then Mom's got some watches. She's got some reserves on them. Really pretty Michael Kors watch there. I think you're going to need batteries for each of these. I'm pretty sure. Yep, my mom is definitely awesome. $65 reserve to start on the Michael Kors watch. Those were pretty pricey when I was Google Glassing some of the stuff. And I'm like, ooh, that one's a little higher. And this is Dr. Pepper. How many of you guys like Dr. Pepper? And it's Cross, CROSS is the brand. Beautiful box, beautiful watch, really. $30 on that one there. And then I think she's got a $15 reserve on a bunch of little jewelry sets. Beautiful there. And look at that there. $15 on that guy there. Grapes. She's got 3 brooches, but they are definitely bling bling on those guys there. These are neat too. What are those, like hair picks or something? Butterflies. Beautiful blue butterflies on that. A couple of hand-painted little pens by June. Thank you, June, for painting those. With a necklace all hand-painted there. I think $15 on each of that. And then here's a little jewelry box. Paul's mom is an awesome lady. Absolutely she is. All kinds of earrings, I think. And then she bagged them up individually so that they don't get tangled or lost for you. I just noticed that I didn't realize there was a shelf down here. So, got a couple fashion rings and a few other little pieces in there. And this was neat. Look at this. That's a vintage. Got the vintage box with the case. I think it's a makeup case. So there you go. Nice. Neat. And then mom's going into the foreign coin business also. I don't know if she just found this with all the jewelry or not, but and then she tried to bag them up individually to what she kind of similar denomination, or country. But I think we got a $15 reserve on that. But who knows? I don't know where all these coins are from, but somebody's going to have a great time right there. Anybody know this lady? That lady right there. Anybody know this guy? Who's this cat? Some dude. He did something. Probably pretty good. And then we've got a whole thing of broken jewelry. Just a ton of broken jewelry. This is really more for those that want to take things apart and make your own jewelry items, your own craft items, or things like that. You might be able to find something that you could salvage to fix up there. But you got a lot of cool beads and some older beads and some different clasps and things in there. And she's got $40 on there. And that's quite a bit of jewelry in that there. Crossbody purses, food stores, Texas, anything, toddler toys for Christmas, flashcards for preschool. We have loved everything we have ordered. Very happy. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Well, great. It's always good to hear that people are happy with what they've ordered. Okay, we got 200 people on right now. We are showing you items that we're going to have on the auction tomorrow. So you can send in reserve bids to hookedonpickin@gmail.com by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Our auction will begin tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. But listen, in just a few moments, I'm going to show you 2 more shelves, and then we're going to go to completely different tables for items that you can bid on, and they will end the bidding at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so that you might be able to win something without even coming to the auction. We got a Cabbage Patch doll. 1985 Cabbage Patch doll in the box. How many of you had Cabbage Patch? And what was your Cabbage Patch name? She's got the whole booklet, everything in there. That's pretty cool. Jim found that for you guys. And hey, right next to the Cabbage Patch, we have to have a gun knife. The Doc Holliday gun knife right there. And these are from the Coquia tribe, close to Edwardsville, Illinois, or Alton, Illinois. Pretty close around there where they were found there. So, got a little leather necklace if you want to wear it, or you might just like the arrowheads. So, different kind of points to them. We got some Elvis back there. Probably sell both those one money on the Elvis. That's an old record of cover. That younger one there. And then this one here is actually, it looks like a record, but it is like a booklet to talk about, Elvis and his career. And then we've got a really nice Longaberger, and my goodness, was this one going pretty high. I'll look that up there. There is a reserve. The reserve is $100. It's a Longaberger. It's 1992. It's the JW collection with all the accessories that come with it. I think JW was one of the founders of Longaberger, maybe the grandfather or the father that started the business. So I don't know why they made the JW collection, but it is the 1992 JW collection. So a nice one, but it does have to start at $100 there. Okay, I'm going to slide over here, look at these sets here, show you the small little items. We've got some Delft shoes there, made in Holland. So you get each 4 of them. They're all marked appropriately on the bottom. There you get 4 of those. I've also got the Pig Salt and Pepper Shaker. That is also Delft, marked on the bottom, made in Holland. Thought that was kind of cute. And then do have a $60 reserve just to start, but there's a lot of Precious Moments pieces here. You've got the display. That is awesome. You've got Noah's Ark. You got Noah and Mrs. Noah up there. I think if you go to the Creation Museum, they give her a name. Noah's wife, they give her a name. But I don't think she had one in the Bible. I know she has a name. She didn't go around people just saying Noah's wife, Noah's wife. But so all these things we'll get to find out when we go to heaven, you know. What was your name again? We got giraffes there. You got lion. You've got rabbits. You've got lambs. You got goats. You got elephants, donkeys, llamas, pigs. I think that might be. There's chickens up there. So you got all kinds. You got puppies hanging out the window. That's awesome. So really cool piece there. Okay, one more shelf to show you, scooting down, and then I'll go to the tables, and then I'll come back because I've got all this stuff to also show you. We got a lot of cool stuff. It's getting close to the season where people are going to start decorating for Thanksgiving, or Halloween, Thanksgiving, however you fall. But this one was neat here. It is, this opens, but then it's magnetized. So when it closes, it stays put. So that's kind of neat. Got some 3 pumpkins. Probably go choice A, B, or C on that one there. You got some Disney glasses there. There's Minnie Mouse. Little ornament there. Little Hallmark ornament. Got another Brownie camera. Target 6-16. And I thought this was really cool. Look at this. That's an older brass pen. Motorcycles Harley. There's that's definitely a little bit older there on that one there. So that's pretty cool. You'll find that. And then a few more things that Matt's got for you over here. All my gun knives. People are moving the gun knives hard and fast now. I got Jesse James gun knife. I've got the John Wayne gun knife. So I think I have 3 gun knives in tomorrow. I've got a cool jar of marbles. Those are always fun. I've got a beautiful wooden box, and if you open it, it's got little ducks and little frogs in it. Don't ask me why, but there you go. We've got some dollar bills. I think that's silver-backed, something like that. It's blue on that there. That's neat. 1932, I think. 1935 E on that one there. Couple of red letter $2 bills. Years on that, 1953B and 1953A. Got A and B. There you go. And then we've got a really nice jewelry box here, but look inside of this one here. Some of these things, you guys, we've sold some of these brooches before. I got a $75 reserve to start on it, but I don't think that's going to be hard to hit that. See those dragons there? I've sold similar dragons like that before. Maybe even some of the butterflies. But you got butterflies, dragons, dragonflies. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 there. So it looks like almost like somebody's collection. It looks cool. And then you've got the bottom here all sectioned out. And again, you've got another 6 to 9 or something like that there, brooches in there. So more of those dragons in there, butterflies. So just a beautiful box. I call it a jewelry box, but maybe it's a display box of some sort. So looks nice there. Okay, we're going to start something a little bit different because on this shelf, notice there's nothing. It says, go to the buying bid tables. Are you guys ready for this? We are now going to go to the buying bid tables. I'm going to leave this chair and go to a completely different chair. Are you ready? Here we go. And I will do my best to explain, looking past all kinds of messes everywhere. All right. These items are not going to be on tomorrow's auction. You have the chance to buy them right now. Right now, you can send in a bid. This is item lot 1. So I gave everything a number, but you can either describe it or give me the number. And let's say you say, hey, that is awesome. I want that. And I will spend $4 million. No, you won't. You'll spend $15 or whatever it is, okay? Send in that reserve bid. Well, buying bid, I should say. Send in that buying bid. And whoever has the highest buying bid will win it by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I'll let you know if you get outbid and all of that there. And I have like 15 items or lots like that today. So this is lot 1. You get the Coca-Cola pillows or the polar bear, the Coca-Cola polar bear. And he's a big one. He's a big Coca-Cola plush. So there's going to be number 1 there. And then I've got number 2 here is 12 different Hallmark ornaments, but they're all Santa Claus. So there's no reserve bids on any of these items. You just go ahead and send me a bid. I have no reserve to start, I should say. So, and these might be items you can all win if you send in that bid. By the auction will close at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, and I will send you, hey, you won the Santa Clauses or whatever. There's 12. There's 12 Hallmark ornament Santas here. Let me make sure I'm not missing comments. I think I was actually. There we go. And then here is number 3. Number 3. This is an owl, kind of a vintage owl, and he is a bank right there. Then this right here it's not exactly screws in there, but you can undo that a little bit and get the money that you've been saving up. So I got the vintage owl bank is number 3. Go ahead and send in what we're calling them our buying bids. And you may win it by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Again, I will send you I will return a message to your email, just like I do for all the other reserve bids. I have one Longaberger basket, Longaberger Woven Memories basket, 2001, number 4. It's going to be number 4. Again, it's the 2001 Longaberger Woven Memories basket. Do you bid on chat? No, you just send it just like you would send in a reserve bid, Julie, to Hookedonpickin. Heather, do you want to put up that message again where they send in bids? Yep. Just let me know which one that you're wanting there, and you can send in a bid for these too. And then this is lot number 5. Lot number 5 are a bunch of cookbooks. I think I've got 7 cookbooks on here. Some Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks, and then these are a little bit older. I think this is the oldest one. Heirloom recipes from Friends of Core. Of the Core. Item lot number 5 is what I'm calling it. Item lot number 5. And then I've got item lot number 6. I've got some coins here. There'll be plenty of coins also on tomorrow's auction. But you have a chance to win these. Win these by 10 a.m. tomorrow. You've got, this is lot number 6. And is in a nice little case here. You've got the leather little binder here. And it tells you about the buffalo nickel. And then it gives you a buffalo nickel from the 1910s, 1920s, 1930s. And it gives the Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and San Francisco Mint. And then you get this nice little set too. Get the real coins, but you get Indian head pennies, Liberty nickels, and more buffalo nickels. It's the Spirit of the West collection on that there. And then this was nice. More vintage here. You got the flour, the sugar, the pepper, and the salt shakers there. You got the whole set there. Is item lot number 7. Item lot number 7. Just send in your buying bid on that there. And if you get outbid, I'll send you the message. Hey, you were outbid by so-and-so. Or by, I won't tell you who, but I'll tell you the number. And then I have, this is a size 9 sterling silver ring. Sterling silver ring, beautiful. Got the amethyst in there and a little white on the sides there. Beautiful ring, size 9. I had a lot of size 9s. So size 9 ring there, pretty ring. Sterling silver. That's going to be item lot number 8. And then I've got item lot number 9. I've got that Believe in Love, kind of that pretty little angel. Kind of looks like a gardening angel. So it's number 9 on that there. And then look at this guy. Look at him. Isn't that amazing? This came in actually today. Somebody brought this to me today. Beautiful. It's kind of got a tortoise shell look to me. It's all glass. Beautiful. And it's big. We're going to have to bubble wrap this real well. It's item lot number 10 on this beautiful tortoise shell glass. I don't know what you call it. Just bowl? But just beautiful on that guy there. Let me go. Make sure I'm not missing anybody's comment. Markings on the bottoms of this. I'm not seeing a marking on the bottom of it. It almost looks blown glass because you can see the bubble. You can see a bubble there. You can see a few more little bubbles here and here. So pretty piece. So, and you see bubbles here blown. So neat glass piece. And then I've got item lot number 11. Look at this piece here. Isn't that cool? That's like vintage 70s, I think. Maybe 60s. But that's neat there. It's item lot number 11. On the bottom of it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the bottom. No marking on that glass there. Terry Britton. Number 11 on that there. And then we got number 12. We got a Precious Moments cookie jar. Precious Moments cookie jar there is number 12. Number 12, the Precious Moments cookie jar. It says love one another. Turn it over. I can try it again, guys, but I don't think there's any marking. Yeah, I've got no marking on the bottom of the glass piece. There we go. Probably had a sticker, I bet, at one time or another. But that's long gone. But I'm pretty sure it's blown glass, because you see bubbles in it occasionally. No problem. Number 13. Number 13 is, let's see here. Artist piece for sure. Yeah, I don't know if it's a one-of-a-kind glass piece or not. I'm not sure, but it looks beautiful. Nice little tea set here. This cover's trying to come apart a little bit, but all the dishes and stuff are beautiful inside there. They're all good there. Neat little set. So you could have a tea party, have fun. This is number 13, item lot number 13. I got item lot number 14. It's a crystal votive. And it is, here's the designer name on it. Oleg, is it Cassini? Really beautiful. Beautiful crystal piece here. Really pretty. Sparkles beautifully. That's item lot number 14. And then I got item lot number 15. We got some Disney stuff. I believe this guy is a cup. He's a vintage Disney cup, and that's where the straw would have gone. Don't have the original straw. Don't know if they would have had an original straw. And then I got a Bear Disneyland, kind of an old school Disney hat there. And that's item lot number 15. Item lot number 15. So all of these items, I'm going to go through them one more time at the end. All of these items, you can send in a buying bid, and these items are going to sell. They're going to sell by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. Okay, back to what's going to be on the auction. Got a lot more to go through. These are all the different fun things that Ashley has found for you here. I'm going to sell those swans as a set there. Wooden swans as a set. We got the rooster here. Look at that guy. Everybody loves roosters. Got a cool wooden duck here. Is there anything on the bottom of him? Nothing on the bottom of this guy. And a beautiful glass bird back there. And we've got some Precious Moments pieces. I think I've got 4 on there. Got a little auctioneer right there. Let's call the club to order. What is a rooster made of? I'm pretty sure resin. Resin, not stone, but it's a resin material. And then we've got some hens on nest or birds on nest there. Little blue one. Little kind of a green one there. You got a little orange one there, all glass. Got some paperweights here. I got some fish swimming. That's a beautiful paperweight there. And I love that orange paperweight with the white on there. That's really pretty. And then you've got the bird. I got a red apple paperweight. So you got those 4 paperweights there. They're pretty paperweights. Got a couple Longaberger baskets. I think this is a recipe basket holder. Maybe not. No, there's recipe cards in there. Yeah, so it's something to do with recipes. And then you can put the recipe up there too. Really cool Longaberger basket there with the top, the lid there. That's really cool looking. Kind of has the look of a pumpkin to a degree. And then I've got this set here. You got the salt and pepper shaker of the kind of like the green tomatoes, and then you've got maybe that was for sugar or something. What is the material of the carved pumpkin? The material of the carved pumpkin. That was a while ago. That would have been a resin material too. How much are the minimum glass chickens? I have no sound type message. The minimum glass chickens. Minimum glass chickens. Glass chickens. Oh, there's Heather, do you want to send in the to Debbie Bull, because she doesn't have any sound, that we start everything at $5, and then she can send in a reserve if she would like? You good with that, Heather? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, and these are things, believe it or not, that Lexi has found for you. Lexi's in college, and she went out picking. She's got some cute little dishes there for you. Look at those. Mother's Day 1981. This one definitely looks vintage. What year is this one? Original Napco. Got an older sticker there on there. Hand painted. She found some bells for you. And she's picking down in Kentucky right now. But love goes on forever. There we go. Little Precious Moments bell. Got a little Civil War bell. I don't get a lot of Civil War stuff where we're at. Virginia, Civil War bell. And it's got certain battles where they were fought. The North and the South there. Got a cool, this is, I think, has got some age to it also. Handmade, hand-painted in Italy by Pizzato. Pizzato. Looks like a spoon rest. Really pretty little dish with the rabbit looking at you. Neat little dish there. Look at that rabbit. It's a cute little dish. And then got a little candle holder here. Kind of a Christmas time candle holder. She's got a little bit of quick and easy recipe appetizer book for you. Love this perfume bottle she found. Look at that. It's got its little spray thing there. That is pretty. It is glass. Looks great. That's a pretty glass piece there. Got a set of these here. We'll probably sell these as a set. Little crystal. I don't know what you would call these. Maybe little candy dishes or something. Another crystal piece here. It's got an angel on it there. Warning, crystal may become hot when candles in it. Yeah. I think it's made in, let's see, is it made in Czechoslovakia or where is it made in? Fine Bohemian crystal made in the Czech Republic. Czech Republic there. And another little crystal piece here. Nice little piece. And she's got some glass here, little candle holders, but got a little pretty bird scene in there. And I love this piece that she found here. Thomas Kincaid, neat little piece there. It's the pastry shop. And then she found this here, San Francisco cable car. That's neat too. And then she's got some Boyd Bears for you. 'Tis the season for Boyd Bears and Cherished Teddies and all that. These look neat, don't they? Little tea set. Okay. A few little brooches. She's trying to get into the brooch game. 5 more brooches for you guys. I like that too. Look at she was a big softball player in her days in high school, so I think she was drawn to anything baseball and softball she's drawn to. So look at that little baseball basket. Looks great. And then this was awesome too. The little train set. It does go around the track. It's a little music player. That's cute. That's cute. Little wind up on that there. Okay, got those there. And then a couple more things that Ashley found for you. Really beautiful. Beautiful basket here. Look at that there. It's the Woven Wood by Jerry Will. Jerry Will there. Neat basket there. That looks awesome. So she found that. And then she found a Longaberger basket that also has the cookware with it. Look at that thing. Is that not cool or what? That is neat there. So I thought that was kind of a cool piece there that she's got there for you. And then I'm jumping over to some of the items that my brother found, James found. And these are not repop. These are actually the correct year, 1924. I've got 3 calendars. 3 different calendars that are Coca-Cola calendars. 1924, 1925, and 1926, I believe. They're the Coca-Cola calendars. So for 1924, 1925, and 1926. So really a cool piece there. So I've got 3 of those calendars. I've got this really cool statue here. Like the lady bringing the water back from probably from the well. And then I've got pretty neat little brass pieces here. Beautiful vases there. And he's got some paperweights. Got some reserves. I think it's $25 a piece on these paperweights that he's got for you. And then he's got the Star Trek The Next Generation, some kind of board game. So it's never been opened. Some of the boxes got a little wear here and there. But it's never been opened, the game itself. So there you go. I thought somebody might like that. Star Trek The Next Generation. Game of the Galaxies. Cool wooden truck. We've sold a few wooden cars and stuff before. They always go pretty good. And I got some little watches or little clocks. I got the bike, hot air balloon, different little pieces there. Got a shoe, alarm clock, that kind of thing. And 3 little Hummels he's got for you. There they are. No boxes on these, just the figurine. And then we've got some coffee cups. We've got Chewbacca. We've got the Death Star. And we got the Star Wars coffee cup there. That'll be fun. Fun for somebody, for sure. Make sure I'm not missing any comments. Top chat. Live chat. Okay. Okay, and then we come down here. We've got some things that Dad's got for you. He's got some Longaberger baskets filled with all sorts of stuff. Longaberger baskets with all kinds of fabric there. That'll be a nice one. And these 2 are Longaberger baskets. You get the Longaberger baskets plus a ton of, is it pinking shears? It's like sewing shears and stuff. Whole bunch of these. So this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he divided that. So you got 7 scissors with the Longaberger basket in that. He's got a $30 reserve on that basket and a $30 reserve on this basket here. Pinking shears with some other little sewing supplies in that one. And then apparently this thread is super expensive. It's like 3 spools for $15 right now. At one time they were $1.25, but I think that's an old sticker nowadays. So you got all kinds of this thread there with the Longaberger baskets. So he's got $40 reserve on those 2 guys there. Okay. And then just so I don't forget to show him, he's got these 2 amazing Longaberger baskets. They're so big I ran out of space to put them there. I put $50 reserves on each of these guys. Beautiful, large Longaberger baskets there. Big old baskets with the lids too. Good sized baskets. All right, let's see. What else does he have? I think this is also Dad's over here, I believe, right? Yep, this is Dad's stuff too. I got some different Coca-Cola items. You've got the Coca-Cola truck with the helicopter. We'll sell that right there. What are the brands on the scissors? Well, let me go back and look at some of the brands on the scissors. Let's see, any branding on the scissors? Fiskars. Fiskars, Fiskars. And looks like it's all this brand here. Fiskars, Fiskars. Hopefully that's good. Let me put that back in there. Okay, and I got 3 more Coca-Cola items here. Nice little Coca-Cola ornament there. And then I've got a Coca-Cola salt and pepper shaker. We sold another one similar to this at one time. And then another Coca-Cola ornament there. The Holiday Radiance. And then he's got an I Love Lucy here. The complete series. The complete series. What is the I Love Lucy? Is it all the movies? What is this? The whole McGillicuddy. All 9 seasons, all 194 episodes on the DVD set. You can own all of the episodes of I Love Lucy right there. Hours and hours of fun and entertainment. And then we've got, I'm going to do this as a whole Coca-Cola lot. Got a bunch of different little Coca-Cola things. Coca-Cola stapler. Ice cream scoop. Puzzle. Water bottle. Bunch of little fun little things there. Another beautiful Longaberger basket. Longaberger, this one is Longaberger Christmas Collection 1997 edition Snowflake basket. And then we've got a whole bunch of different ornaments. I'll probably sell these. Go choice on these probably. Got the 1981. These are all Disney. 1981 Christmas. 1988 Christmas. 1990 Christmas. 1988. 89, 91. All different Disney themed Christmas ornaments there. And then I've got a bunch more Disney and various Hallmark Christmas ornaments right there also. So to sell those there. And then we've got start each rack filled with embroidery thread, $40 a piece. So it's a ton of embroidery thread with the embroidery rack. I've got 2. $40 on that one and $40 on that one there to start on the reserves there. That's a lot of embroidery thread. And then I've got these 3 other items that Dad has for you. Really cool looking hatchet here. Okay, there. It's like somebody made that out of a crowbar or something. It almost looks like, doesn't it? Cool Longaberger basket purse there. Another Longaberger basket with a lot of little Disney toys and stuff and various other little toys. More vintage style, or at least 80s and 90s. Reserve is $20 in that Longaberger. And then I've got Debbie's items. I've got this really cool knife here. It's got the, what do we got here? Looks like some kind of knight in shining armor with the lady. There's the sheath go on it. Beautiful jewelry box. Look at that beautiful jewelry box. Can you see inside the purse? Sure. Let me go back down here. Pop that open. There's the inside of the purse. Nice and clean and everything. Put that back on that way. Whoop. Stay. Beautiful jewelry box here. Let's see if I can open this good for you. All kinds of cool jewelry. Got a watch in there too. And moving over here. Ooh, look at that. That's where you'd put your rings, I think. Nothing in there. Whoop, couple of rings. 3 rings in that one. I'm going to shut that door. Let's see if these open down here. Yep. Got some jewelry in there. Got some jewelry in there. Probably jewelry in this bottom too, I bet. Yep. Jewelry everywhere. And look at these buckets. Isn't that cool? These look like handmade buckets. Because this metal is not quite always even. Always neat. Got some old buckets there with the wood handles. Neat. You and Jack and Jill went up a hill kind of deal. Got a really cool, look at this, got a bear on top. Got the Indian brave fighting the bear. That might be a wolf, I don't know. Maybe a bear, I don't know. Pretty neat. And a whole bag of skeleton keys. Surely you've got the key to the city in there somewhere. Got an old timer knife here. Little pocket knife. Got a wooden knife set. So, old homestead. Stainless from Japan. That looks sharp. And then we got some Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys. So this piece here, it's like his satchel there. You got Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, 70 trading cards. Roy Rogers, it's a couple of books. You got the Roy Rogers clock. Roy Rogers belt buckle. This is actually, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a Roy Rogers knife. It's got an trigger in there too. There they are there. Roy Rogers ornament. Whole bunch of Cowboy. You got Zorro, Roy Rogers. Got all kinds of Lone Ranger pocket knife. Here's the flashlight pistol. That's vintage. And a couple of Roy Rogers mugs. I got 2 of them. They're a little bit different, but not much different on that there. Okay, so those are all the things that are going to be on the auction. Let me go through one more time, show you the items that you can win even before the auction. You go ahead and send me your buying bid, and I've got 15 different items. I'll go through them quick again. Here's item lot number 1. You've got the Coca-Cola pillows and the Coca-Cola large bear there. That's lot 1. You can tell me the lot number or just describe it. And these buying bids, you're going to win. The auction will close by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will update you if you've been outbid and all that fun stuff. Just go ahead and send your reserve bid to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. Any of your reserve bids or your buying bids, and we'll go ahead and go for it. You got 12 different. This is lot number 2. 12 different ornaments, Hallmark ornaments, and they all are Santa ornaments. There is lot number 2. Number 3, we've got the Owl Bank. The vintage Owl Bank is number 3. Number 4 is the Longaberger basket. Item lot number 4 is the 2001 Woven Memories basket. Lot number 5 is the 7 cookbooks. 7 cookbooks is lot number 5. Lot number 6 is the Spirit of the American West coin set. You get the 2 different kind of coin sets there, all old coins. Number 7 is the flour, sugar, pepper, and salt. What is the owl made of? It's kind of a pottery piece, I would say, Lori. Kind of like a McCoy pottery feel to it. And then number 8 is the size 9 sterling silver ring. Size 9 sterling silver ring right there. Beautiful. That's lot number 8. Lot number 9 is the cool angel there. Believe in love. Kind of the gardening angel. Number 10 is this beautiful glass piece there. Is it McCoy? It doesn't say McCoy on it, but it's got that kind of that feel to it, Terry. Number 10 is the item lot number 10. Item lot number 10. This is beautiful, large glass piece here. Item lot number 11 is this basket. Kind of a basket. Maybe there's a magazine holder or something like that. Just a really cool looking piece. Probably from the 70s, probably. Item lot number 11. Item lot number 12 is the Precious Moment, Love One Another cookie jar. Item number 13 is that little tea set. Little cup and saucer set there. Item lot number 13. Item lot number 14 is the Crystal Votive. The Crystal Votive. And that's, is it Oleg Cassini? And then item lot number 15 are those two Mickey pieces there. Mickey and the bear with the supporting that Mickey there. Okay, very good. I think that is it, and Heather's going to come back over here and send us off. Coming back over here. A lot of stuff on tomorrow's sale, along with stuff that you can buy even ahead of time. Here comes Miss Heather, probably right around the corner. There she is.
All right, thanks so much for joining us on this auction reveal. Like I said, send in reserve bids for everything on this aisle, and then send your buying bids in for everything that has a lot number on the table. And so hookedonpickin@gmail.com, just like we said multiple times. It's also at the top of the description in this video, and also if you rewatch the live chat, you'll be able to see it there as well. So we'll be looking forward to all of those bids coming in. You will receive a response whether or not you are the winner or you've been outbid. Keep watching that email thread, because if someone comes in and overbids you, we'll also respond and let you know you've been outbid. You have until 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to get all of those buying bids in and reserve bids in, and we'll see you at the auction at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow right here on this YouTube channel. And of course, remember, in the end, Jesus wins.